Good rising. Black man, black woman, African man, African woman, African children. It no matter where we're there in the world, which region, we're Africans. You see, every race of people then got a mothership, and Africa is our mothership. And them a try to sink our ship. The thing is, you see, in these times with the rise of technology, we're living in a time where deception is on the rise. So we as African people, we got to start to understand ourselves. As 5G technology rising, what I witness, even living in America, being amongst my own people, there is an attack on African people in general. Yes, there's an attack on African people in general. They use technology to instigate wars, trying to start tribal wars, because with frequency, if you study how frequency work, they could send messages to us and try to instigate wars. So sometimes you may be amongst your own people and you probably feel a way against your own people. They could use technology to send subliminal message to you, and you feel like your brothers and sisters against you. But this colonial system, this Western system, as technology rise, it is increasing in trying to manipulate and control our minds to instigate tribal wars against us as African people. So you got to be wise. That's why Marcus Garvey said we got to start investing. We got to have our own scientists. We cannot depend on Western science. If we just depend on Western science, they use us to build their economy, to build them, to stabilize them. And at the end of the day, we are at the bottom. Even right now, I'm living in America, working by the sweat of my brow. I do not live their lives. I'm not a gangbanger. I'm not a criminal. I go out and I work for mine. And what I see, the system, as a young black man who's trying hard to do the right, they will try to instigate. If they cannot force you out, they will try to use your own people to bring you down to the bottom, to get you aggravated, to go out and do something stupid, and then the police, they are out there waiting. The police, they are not trying to stop crime. I see police instigating crime. In America, when you see some of these police, they go around trying to start war with black men, black against black. The police themselves, they are the criminal. Marcus Garvey say one thing: if there is no justice, the law is corrupted. And that's why they could make laws and change the laws to suit their needs. Some of us as black people, we say, oh, we got white friends. You're born in a white family. Okay. At the end of the day, you may have a white friend. They may not be against you. But you see, the system that was designed, the system was designed to enslave our mind. The system was designed to program us to feel inferior to the whites. I'm not going to say all white people are bad and corrupted, but at the end of the day, they will use that, knowing that some of us, we interracial with white people, some of us got white families or white friends, but at the end of the day, the white system that is governing over us is manipulative, and it wants to keep white above all other races. So you got to understand, the white system benefit the white people, and they're going to use the friendship that some of us claim that we got with the white race and use that to get ahead of us. Although they are ahead of us already, they're going to use that to try to break us down. Even sometimes, just by me speaking, you know how many threats I see police going around. When I'm going to work, I see police watching me, knowing that I'm working, but it's like they want me to do something wrong so they could throw me in their prisons. As African people, we got to be wise. They use their technology. They study frequency. And they use some of these frequency. Frequency is like you throw a stone in the pond and you see those vibrations go out, those ripples in the pond. Sound is like that. So they use frequency with some of this technology, and they send message, and you may not hear it, but it speaks to your mind, and sometimes you may feel a way or think a certain way. Sometimes it's not you. Sometimes what you're thinking is not you. Sometimes someone could send a message to you subliminally, and you receive that, and you think your brothers and sisters against you. So as technology rises, they use technology to instigate war against African people. Because right now we're in an age where African people is rising up to know themselves and reclaim their power. And the system is afraid of that. Because if African people truly know their power, we could elevate ourselves. They say the black man is the lion of the jungle. The lion. They symbolically, the black man is the lion. But the black man is also the eagle. America used the symbol of the eagle to represent themselves, to say they got height over every race. But if you know, black people is the one who they enslaved to use to build their system. So if black people was to take back their power and build their motherboard, all the wounds and the damage that they done to our mothership, fix it up again, we going to be the eagle, we going to be the lion, we going to be the elephant. You see what I'm saying? So we got to see greatness within ourselves and stop focusing on our indifferences. They use us to focus on our indifferences to break us down. We got to be strong. They try to break the black man confidence, and now a lot of black men running around with ego and think ego is confidence. They're using us to destroy each other. You see, I say judge not a man by what you feel. That is how they use us too. Sometimes you feel a way against your brothers and sisters. You may feel something, so you say they are against me. Sometimes it's not always that. Feelings can be deceptive too. The same thing like you tell a woman that you love her. At the end of the day, you thought you love her. Certain time pass, you don't love her, and again you see another woman, you fall in love with another woman. So that means your feelings were deceptive. You see what I'm saying? It's the action. You tell a woman that you love her, and the action show. No matter what happens, you're always with that woman. So the action, judge a man by his action, and we judge the system by their action. Look what the system is doing for us. They say they care for us, but right now look at the state of black people. They're claiming that we're independent, and most of these black millionaires and billionaires, they can't even invest in their community. It's like whatever they're doing with our leaders, when even in Jamaica, you got a lot of Jamaicans living in America, they're afraid to go back to Jamaica because all the killing. It's like the system when they speak to our prime minister, okay, do not look out for those people. Whites would go to Jamaica and invest, and look at the statistic and the ratio of how many white business going to crash. Chinese come in Jamaica, look at the Chinese, right? You ain't hear of gunmen killing the Chinese or killing the whites when they come to invest. But why are the Jamaicans go back in their own land, from Jamaica to Haiti, from all over the world, when they go back into their own country to invest? It's like the criminal, okay, you could go kill them, mess with their business, and the leaders of the country, they don't even do nothing about it. They say they're going to solve the problem, but it's like, I see like that's a game. They give us an image of a white savior. So when our leaders fail us, a white man could come and sit in the seat and say, okay, he's going to clear up all this. So our people look into the white man to always solve our problem. We shouldn't be looking for somebody else to solve our problem. We should build our own house and work on our indifferences. Because right now in America, sometimes I see when you excel and you show intelligence, they will use your own. It's like your people being manipulated. You look all around, and sometimes I see the behavior and the changes of some of my people, and then when I look, all of a sudden I see police come and parking out outside the building like they're overseeing. Sometimes sirens go on, they turn on the sirens for nothing, and when you hear the sound, it's like this sound affect people. So whatever they're using with some of these sounds, because there was a scientist back then, he came out with this research, and he said sound would be the new healing, because sound can manipulate people. Sound, the way this sound can manipulate how somebody feel or somebody react. So right now it's same thing like all the corporation, they invest in black music to change the lyrics for black men to feed their people destructive music. Right now a black man can go out and it is very influential and he do negative music talking about guns, drugs, hoes, all this. You know what they do? They're gonna pay him, because it's to influence his own people, to destroy them, to bring them down to hell, to the depths of hell. But when you see conscious musicians come out and they speak, the system try to silence them. Dr. Sebi came out and he said curing disease. And now, so if Dr. Sebi came out and Dr. Sebi could cure AIDS and all this and they kill him, and now they say it's okay to go to the doctor. Can you even trust the doctor? The doctor is connected to the system. So at the end of the day, it's part of the system. So they want to send people to the doctors to keep them sick. The doctors ain't really there for your health. If it was so, they wouldn't kill Dr. Sebi. Everything that, why you think in America they cut down trees? Everywhere you go in America, everywhere you go, it's like you can't see no fruit. Man eat from the earth. Yes, man eat from the earth, and man gain intelligence from the earth, because with the food, all the food that you eat from the earth, it give you intelligence. That's why they're killing the trees. They poison the earth and they tell you that the trees are sick. So if they poison the food source, so when you go to their doctors, if you are healthy, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to tell you that you're sick. You telling me that all of the trees, listen, you telling me that you go miles and miles, you move from one state to another state to another state, and they're killing all the trees. You go around, there is no food, the trees is this food source, is the source of food, and they destroy all that and tell you that the trees are sick. Then they tell you come to the hospitals, they're gonna heal you. See, when you speak truth, they don't like it. America is a big control system. Drake, he came out with a song called Controller, and sometimes they send messages and people don't understand. America is built up on a control system. They try to control people. So when you eat from nature, you are intelligent. Look at the animals. The animals, humans should be more intelligent, but look at the animals today. Animals living more intelligent than people. But through a lot of people start studying nature and see that nature, when you study nature, you don't need to be in school. Some of the greatest philosophers of ancient times, they wasn't brought up in school. They study life. They study nature, and nature teach them the truth. Same thing like when you look out in nature, you see feminine and masculine together. It's hard for you to go out in nature and see two of the same sex coming together. It's opposite sex. But at the end of the day, they're trying to dumb us down. So now they're cutting down the trees, cutting down the fruits. Because why? When you watch the bird, when you watch the squirrel, when you watch natural life form, what they do,